What's up YouTube? My name is Justin, this is the Den of Nerds, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. We are continuing our journey through the Samurai Quest. Susanoo last time was a little bit of a break video, but now we're back and ready to continue moving onward with the Samurai. And as you can see here, I am totally missing an Ixion Fate to go ahead and do this for you. So, yeah, I guess we'll just go with that. Now, last time we were here, we joined up with the Sekiseigumi. We're going to go ahead and continue working with them. Got a new hairstyle, got a new gi, getting ready to go, and ready to continue with our samurai journey. And Makoto's stricken look bespeaks a serious incident. So let's go see what's going on with our friends in the Sekiseigumi in Kugane. It's terrible. Captain Kongo has committed seppuku. Oh. Yes, good reaction. He wished to atone for his failure to catch Ugetsu and all the casualties we've incurred, so he wrote in the letter they found next to his body. With His Excellency the Tyro soon to arrive in Kugane, all is in chaos. We haven't even had the chance to hold funeral rites. It is all Shinden can do to keep the order functioning, yet function we must, for the Tyro is likely to be targeted by Ugetsu and his cohorts. As far as the security detail, I am tasked with patrolling the short pier. I should be grateful for your extra pair of eyes. I am in your debt. If aught strikes you as suspicious, I ask you notify me at once. Well, I think it's pretty freaking suspicious the captain just up and committed seppuku. Don't really feel like that is legitimately what happened. But let's go ahead and we'll head to the Kugane Dori markets because it seems like that's close. It actually took me a little while to get to 65 to be able to do this. I went and rushed through the story because I wanted to see more of what was happening. There was an excellent fight I did right before I got to 65. And then, unfortunately, I had to do a ton of side quests in order to make up the rest of the gap. And honestly, a lot of the side quests just aren't very interesting right now. There's been a lot of, you know, go here, kill X. Seems like there's one big story side quest in an area, and then other than that, it's just a bunch of little random bullshit aside from that. I also had to do a lot of swimming, which honestly was awful. Swimming in this game is not a good time. I really feel like the underwater areas were kind of a waste. It gets boring after like 5 minutes. And there's obviously not any underwater combat, which, honestly, thank God they didn't do any underwater combat. Every single MMO I've done underwater combat in, be it WoW, be it, God, a million of the free-to-play MMOs I've tried, it's just bad every single time. Honestly, I would have been glad if they had just completely got rid of underwater areas in their entirety and instead focused on something else. A little bit much better. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, okay. Well, that was a waste of time running up there. Yeah, I don't know. I hear that after the area where I did all the underwater searching and all that, it's not really going to be an issue anymore. But I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do any area that has to do any more underwater stuff. It's just a whole lot of running around for nothing. Even the quests in it, where I got to like ride a manta ray and things like that, shoot some bubbles out and all that, it's just generally boring. I'm hoping that some of the side quests pick up more like the story quests, because every single story quest so far has been awesome. It's just all of this side stuff that I feel like I pretty much have to do to get to the levels I need to be just isn't really fun. There you are. Did you observe aught suspicious? Well, a charm caked in blood might be a little bit suspicious. Where have I seen it before? Maybe it's the captain's. Yep, this belonged to Captain Kongo. There's no mistake. It ever adorned his neck, but how did it come to be at the docks? Perhaps he went for a stroll before taking his own life. Of course, there's a chance to be a sarcastic asshole, and I'm gonna take it. A stroll? He lived and breathed his duty as a samurai. If he had resolved to commit seppuku, there would have been no hesitation. Kinda think it went over your head, Makoto. But by the same token, the dutiful captain I know would not have left us all behind to struggle for want of his leadership. Could be 'twas a ruse, that the captain did not kill himself, but rather was slain by insurgents? Yeah, probably. Kami preserve. If this is true, that would mean the enemy walks among us. Yeah? We must notify Shida at once and bolster security around the Tyro to the Thavnaran consulate. Away! So, I mean, you just kind of let anybody into the Sekiseigumi. It's like a people's militia and all that. Probably really easy for some sort of insurgent to go ahead and infiltrate. I mean, it could even be the samurai we're looking for himself if some people don't recognize him. Why is the lieutenant here? What's he doing? What's he doing? Come now, surely you know of His Excellency the Tyro's predilections. You mean the rumors were true? It's whispered that Tyro is wont to indulge his voracious appetite for pleasure houses under the guise of official duty. If this is the case, then he will be in Sanjo Hanamachi, and so too will Shiden. Let's hurry. Oh, okay. To the pleasure house, then, in the Rakuza district. Damn, they're really not one to hold back with this historical accuracy thing. I mean, I guess it makes sense that she would know where the pleasure houses are. Oh. She's gleaming. That means there's going to be a fight. Duty calls. Commence battle for Matsuba Mayhem. Are we going to be fighting ninjas and samurai in the pleasure house? Because if so, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. Shiden, what are you doing? Oh, Shiden's probably the insurgent. Why are you not at the docks? I was given to understand that Tyro has come, but not on official but personal business. Aye, that he is, but that's none of our concern. At any rate, I have the area well covered. You may return to your stations. Shiden, wait. There is no danger here. Why was your katana drawn? You are too clever by half. More's the pity we failed to finish you off on Sakazuki. Yep, it was Shiden. Time to beat his ass. Your foreign friend was supposed to die then as well, but we underestimated Musosai's pupil. How could you, Shiden? The captain was your friend. Let me tell you a tale. I was born in a farming village and grew up in squalor. Our liege lord was a tyrant, one who wrung us peasants for everything we had, none dared to rise up for fear of their lives. My parents, pushed to the brink of survival, mustered the courage to speak out. For their troubles, they were promptly arrested, but it did not end there. Nay, our lord wished to make an example, so he had them burned alive before the gathered villagers. Holy crap! Through gritted teeth, I watched my mother and father die, powerless to help. In that moment, I vowed to myself that one day I would change all that is wrong with the world. I took up the katana and trained like a man possessed and eventually won a place in the Sekiseigumi. In the beginning, I was overjoyed. Finally, I could make a difference, but the reality couldn't be more different. And ere long I came to see the Sekiseigumi for what it was, a tool of the powers that be, glorified guardsmen who patrol the streets for petty criminals. Samurai, justice, these things are not but hollow ideals and they can change nothing. Thus I realized my despair. But then I met Lord Ugetsu and he awakened me to the truth that in order to bring about true change we must bring down the Bakufu. We must tear down the establishment and dig it up from its rotted roots. Yeah, screw the establishment, man. You are my comrade and I feel your pain, but Ugetsu's path leads to only death and destruction. Countless people will be made to suffer. No more than we endured in our village. There is no hope for Ingashi to be reborn in the fires of conflict. Okay, so more of my cutscene incompetence right here. Like, I should have murdered this guy 10 times over by now, but I'm just standing there looking menacing. This is madness. I will not allow your twisted vision to be realized. Yoshi P, if you're watching this, let me do cool stuff in cutscenes, please. A little product placement for you. Then it seems you must cross blades, but are you certain you wish to do so here, where an unwitting passerby had come to helm? It wouldn't reflect well about the Sekiseigumi, I know. You fell for his ruse. Let us take this to Matsuba Square. The others are out in security detail, and there will be no one to disturb us. You do realize he's probably got like another samurai or a ninja going in there to assassinate this dude while we're going to Matsuba Square to have a friendly little duel, right? Alright. Shiden Sky Scream. That's a pretty boss name. Alright, let's go, man. Go ahead and use that classic samurai rotation. Really, Makoto, I think I got this. Nice little battle banter between the two of them. Oh man, totally messed up that rotation right there. At least I get more kinky. Oh, that's probably not good. Dude, you are absolutely nothing compared to Musosai. Oh, they're gonna turn on me, aren't we? Lieutenant serves Ugetsu. You arrived just in time. Yep, the entire organization's corrupt. Who could have thunk that? At least some of it. Yes, Makoto, it can be. And now we gotta murder all of them. And Shiden's probably gonna get away while I deal with these mooks. Alright. Oh no, he's actually gonna stay and fight. So let's go ahead and hit them all with everything I got. I think they're really counting on the samurai dealing like infinity damage. So otherwise this fight might be really difficult. I'm gonna move over here. And of course they didn't get hurt, because they're magic buddy. Impale you. Congo the Unyielding. Aren't you supposed to be dead? Oh man, we got a little civil war in the Sekiseigumi. There are traitors in our midst, Lieutenant among them. Oh yeah, 'twas he who tried to kill me. Dude, you fake your own death? That's kind of boss. I trusted you. Come, my Jin, I shall be your opponent. Okay. Finally, while they're all fighting, I can get down to business. Dude, I fought the best of the best. I've literally killed gods. I don't know what makes you think you can take me down, but I mean, it's fun to watch, I guess. Oh, no. He tried. Commendable effort. This is why we take second wind, folks. For long solo fights like this. Yeah, I'll move over here. You do you. Oh man, I'm gonna have to like run towards you. Stack that dot on him. Higanbana's so good. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Give him that slashing debuff. Man, he is going to die. And this should kill him. Awesome way to finish. Bye. See you later. That's right, run away. Bye. Man, that was nowhere near as hard as the Musosai fight. Absolutely not. Though that Ugetsu is probably going to actually be tough. This grumpy old captain. It's over, Shiden. Nay, Kongo, this is only the beginning. Long live Lord Ugetsu. Yep. Seppuku. She's super upset. I'm just unfazed. Farewell, old friend. May we meet again in the next life. Thank the Kami you're safe. Will you tell us what happened, Captain? I will, but first there is something I must do. For your timely intervention, I give you my thanks. And for my earlier discourtesy, I beg your forgiveness. We cool, man. We cool. Allow me to thank you also. Were you not on hand, there's no telling what might have come to pass. With me gone, Shiden would have had free reign. He was the last any of us would have suspected. When he told us you committed seppuku, none thought to question it. A convenient lie, but a poor one. Any who know me, you should know I would not take my leave ere I dealt with the insurgents. To do so would be the greater shame by far. Now let me recount my tale. Late at night, Shiden summoned me to the docks to discuss an urgent matter. As I approached him, the wretch slashed out at me without warning. Though I couldn't react in time to dodge the blade, for a blessing it caught my charm, sparing me a fatal wound. My momentum sent me over the docks and into the sea, where I remained until it was safe to resurface. My lungs were ripe to burst when Shiden finally left. Such an ordeal must have been. Having learned there were traitors beside Shiden, I kept to the shadows and watched their movements. And the rest you know. With the Tyro safe and the traitors dealt with, we returned to the barracks. Let us continue our conversation there. My thanks again for your help. Seriously, man, it's cool. I'm totally fine with taking out other samurai. Dude was kind of a jerk anyways. Oh man, he's got the Orin pose. That's a nice little Easter egg. Let's talk to Kongo. You journeyed here from a distant land in order to lend your strength to our beleaguered order, yet I drew my blade upon you. As it turned out, 'twas those whom I thought I knew and trusted that betrayed me. Suffice to say, I feel a right fool. But now we've succeeded in rooting out all traitors in our ranks. That we have, and those we caught, we were able to wring out some key details of their operation. Shiden has been seducing our men over to Ugetsu's side. Those who proved unamenable to his advances were killed, like our comrade in the recent mission. It makes my blood boil to think those most loyal among us were struck down by treachery. What of Ugetsu's whereabouts? It appears he makes his base on the mainland, somewhere in Yanjia, but the precise location still eludes us. Forgive me if I speak out of turn, Captain, but you know, as we laid our lives on the line, the Tyro went about satisfying his urges. Can we truly say that we protected the peace this day? Well do I understand your frustration, Makoto. Yet for his many vices, there is no denying the instrumental role the Tyro plays in keeping the realm whole. Ever are the great lords watching for a fracture to form, by which they might break the status quo and usurp power. Through skillful intercession and manipulation, the Tyro keeps each of them in check. 'Tis no secret that the Bakufu is a cesspool of corruption, but in spite of this we must protect the peace, such is the samurai's calling. Though you come to us from afar, you share this calling with us. I pray that we continue relying upon your blade, my Aijin samurai friend. Allow me to add my voice to the captain's. You are a stalwart ally to our cause and a samurai true. Master Musosai was not mistaken in choosing you. Nice. The hunt for Ugetsu begins at level 68. Woof. It might be a while until the next samurai video. Man, 68. That's insane. But honestly, I can say I like this quest. This has probably been the best post-60 samurai quest by far. A lot of the ones seem like they were just build up for this, and I feel like we're going to be getting a lot more of those like cool fights and awesome duties that are what makes Final Fantasy XIV's quest so great. I don't want to, you know, run around on fetch quests. I want to run around and talk to people. I want more cool, isolated fights like this that really make me feel like my character is growing stronger. And this quest absolutely delivered. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and like it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Final Fantasy content. And check out our Star Wars comics and all of our other content there while you're there as well. We'd really appreciate it. Again, this is Justin from the Den of Nerds. I hope you're all having an awesome and nerdy day, and I'll catch you later.